Hi everybody, it's Crystal. So I hope everybody is doing well and staying safe, all my fiber fanatics and yarny peoples. So, today I have an unboxing for you. It's only one yarn, really. I just wanted to kind of tell you about the website, and maybe you guys have heard of it. The website's called Fabulous Yarns. Now, I have seen this website many times, and they have a very fabulous yarns on their website, but unfortunately some of them, actually most of them, are quite expensive yarns. So I never really made a purchase until just recently. So I have been looking for a while. I've been wanting to get a 100% Angora rabbit yarn that was humanely produced. So, I've been looking around for a while, and I think this site was my best choice for that. Now, I wanted to get it because, in my opinion, like if you get 100% Angora rabbit, not the goat, it is one of the yarns with one of the most beautiful halos, and I'll show you if you don't know what a halo is, that you ever seen. So I went on Fabulous Yarns, and I went ahead and took a plunge, because like I said, it's not, their yarns aren't cheap, but by gosh are they pretty. Oh, there's some yarns in there I would love, but I just they're too much money. So I'm gonna read it to you. This is made out of 100% hand combed French Angora. So I don't know, I've mentioned before that if you read Angora, sometimes it's the rabbit and sometimes it's like the goat, or the rabbit is the expensive one. Now it says it's French born, made for commercial Angora. It comes from the only breeder left in France who humanely grooms his rabbits. So that is why it costs a little bit more money, because it's, for one thing, it's humanely produced. Therefore, you can't do it as often. So it says this is it's cruelty-free Angora rabbits. Rabbits are my favorite animals. So I definitely wanted to get a 100%. I looked around. Okay, so it's made out of 100% humanely harvested French Angora rabbit hair. And the kicker is, though, they're very small balls of yarn. Very small. But I got it because I wanted to make myself something out of it. Actually got a few colors of it. Now they're tiny balls because there's only 33 yards per ball. But look at that halo on there. This is so soft. This yarn is very nice, and it's not going to be itchy. It's going, look at that. This is what, if you're not familiar with what a halo is the kind of the hair that pops off the top of the yarn. So when you make an Angora sweater, or even other types of yarns produce halos. Even acrylic yarns can produce halos. But if you ask me, no really other yarn can produce a halo like Angora rabbit. But you really, and I really wanted to go, I wasn't going to buy one that wasn't humanely sourced. So you have to pay more for that, I guess. So these are usually $13 a ball. That's 33 yards. That's a lot of money. But they do have them on sale for $10.40. It's not bad. It's bad, I guess, but it's not bad for what it is. And I know there's a coupon code for another 10% off, which I use too. But it says you need to hand wash, which makes perfect sense. With liquid soap or shampoo, no bleach, wash gently without rubbing, rinse without wringing, roll in a towel till semi-dry, lay on towel, shape, dry flat, away from sun or heat. Definitely, because it's a delicate yarn. Delicate yarns need a little bit more attention. Only dry clean at a dry cleaner is that it's knowledgeable in Angora. So that makes sense too. It's made in France by Cranberry Yarns. 33 yards. 33 yards. Okay. So, like I said, it's regular 13. They have it for $10.40. It's not bad, you know. For what it is, it's not bad. And you can't say that's not a beautiful. That won't make a beautiful halo of a sweater. Now, I know some people are like, that looks itchy and stuff. No, it's not itchy at all. And there are a lot of people who like to make sweaters with halos like that. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous yarn. And like I said, it's made. They do have where you can look up how they read about how they process and donate the fur from the rabbits. So they tell about that, so you can tell that it's brushed humanely from them, and you know, in that kind of stuff. Anyways, I just wanted to tell you about that yarn store, in case I know there are a lot of people who watch me that like higher end yarns, and maybe you have not heard of this site. A lot of people don't. I mean, a lot of people shop big box stores. I shop big box stores, but there are a lot of people who will not. They just prefer higher end yarns. In either way, whether you like big box store yarns or higher end yarns, it's your choice, and yarn is yarn. It's just you have to pay more for the more luxury yarns. So those of you that don't mind paying more for higher end yarns, maybe you haven't heard of this site before, and I just wanted to bring it to your attention. And I have a lot of beautiful yarns on there. They do a lot of beautiful yarns. But I strictly just wanted this Angora. So I want to show you the colors I got. So I got that brown because, of course, I like brown. I do like brown. Brown's my favorite color. And then, of course, I got another brown in it. This is a dark brown. They have lots of colors. Well, not lots. I guess quite a few, you know. But it's just there's not a lot of yardage in them. But it's super soft. And it's between a 3 and a 4 weight as far as a weight class goes. It's so cute. It's like a tiny ball of floof. Okay. And I got this gray, which I think is very pretty, very neutral. Very neutral ball of floof. Gosh, I picture this in a beautiful sweater, really, or a cowl, or a scarf hat set, something like that. It would be so soft and so warm. It does shed a bit because Angora does do that, but not like extremely bad. It's just a delicate yarn, as I mentioned, and you got to be delicate with it. Now, I don't normally shop places that are real expensive like that, but like I said, I am wanting to make myself something out of that. So I was looking for a while for some 100% Angora that had a beautiful halo on it. I love yarns with halos, that I could make it. And I just wanted to make sure that I got it from a place that it was humanely sourced. And then I have this beautiful, I don't know what you call this. Pretty light purple, maybe. What do you think? Beautiful. That's pretty. So, that's what I wanted to show you. But don't leave me just yet. Don't leave me just yet. That was something else I want to show you too. If you'd like to listen to me, that is. I've still been going on for 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I like to talk yarn. And I'm pretty excited about my Angora. I am. I can't wait to make something out of it. It'll probably be for me. But we'll see. Anyways, so my video is not over yet because I do want to give away some of this yarn. Because I bought this yarn, this Angora yarn, and I did buy a pack to give away. So I'm going to be giving away 15 balls of this right here, this pink. Now, remember, there's only 33 yards from 15 balls, so you have about 500 yards of about between a 3 and a 4 weight. A very beautiful, very soft, humanely sourced, 100% Angora rabbit. Now remember, these were $10 a ball, so that's $115 worth of yarn right here in this little bag, and that's on sale. That's enough to make you a beautiful scarf and a beautiful hat to match, a beautiful cowl with a hat to match or a headband to match. Play your cards right with the right stitches. You could probably get a scarf and hat and maybe a pair of gloves if you use some simple stitches. But I'm going to be putting this in the giveaway. It's so pretty. I had to share it with somebody. I did. I couldn't just not share it. So there's 15 balls of that. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Now remember, you check out their site, but just don't be sticker shocked, because I'm telling you right now, their yarns are very, very fabulous. Like it says, fabulous yarns. Very, very expensive. So, but some people like to buy yarns like that. I like to when I have the money. I do prefer big box store yarns, but I do like, I did want to get a yarn with a halo. So this was the best option that I found, and I'm quite happy with my purchase. And they ship it like the same day I ordered it, unless it was, I think this was 2 orders, or the next day if it was late at night. And it got to me in like 3 days. So I can't remember where they shipped from. New York. Tivoli, New York. Fabulous yarns. So, and I even talked to one of them on the chat, and she was like super nice. The lady was super nice. So, a very good website. It's just, they do have expensive yarns. They have other stuff too. Needles. It looks like they got lots of stuff. Yeah. But, so, we're going to be giving this away. 15 balls. Remember, there's about 500 yards here. But remember, these so we're like $10.40 a ball. So, of this beautiful 100% Angora. And I hope whoever wins, whatever you make, please show me on Instagram or email me a picture. So this is going to go, I'm actually going to give away more than this, because you know I give away yarns. I have a Michael's box here, okay? I'm just going to put however much yarn I can fit in it. And that's what I'm going to put in a giveaway. But I'm going to do something that everybody always says I would never do. I'm going to give away some Caron cakes and some stuff off my shelves. How about that? Does that sound good? All right. I'm going to do it right here in front of you. People's always like, what are you going to do with that yarn behind you? You ever going to use that yarn behind you? I'm going to give it away. That's what I'm going to do with it. So, first off, I do want to give away this. I noticed, a lot of people liking this. I like it too, a lot. Hey Phil Bonanza. Beautiful yarn. Beautiful, beautiful. I think there's over 600 yards here, if I can remember. Anyways, it's a chunky, so it's a 5 weight, and it's nice and soft. So we're going to put that in the box. Want to give away some Caron cakes? I'll give away some Caron cakes. I know everybody thinks I won't, but I will. How about some ripple cakes? Well, these are the same colors as Angora. Let me get a different one. Oh! Let's go with these. I get some different colors in here. Okay, so these are their new Caron ripple cakes. So I got 3 of the same color. Put them in the box. Okay. Baby cakes. Three baby cakes, all the same color. Make something nice and big out of that. I know there's quite a bit of yardage. Yeah, almost 600 yards in these. 3 of those. Okay. How about some of these new angel cakes, huh? This is my favorite one too. These are the one that's our tonal. This yellow is my favorite. 3 of these. Enough in here to make you something beautiful. They are cotton also, so cotton blend, I think. Anyways, 3 of those. So that is the new Caron cakes, right? I think. Okay. How about this new yarn from Michaels? Cream cotton. So if you guys watched my video on that, super soft, nice yarn. I have 3 of these in this bluish greenish color. Okay. Let's see what else I got in here that I can give away. New from Michaels. I just opened this too the other day on a video. Hopefully you watched it. These are a baby rainbow. Super, super soft and super nice. I have 3 of those. 500 yards in each of those. Okay. See what else I can give away that's on my shelves. Flowers in Merino. This came from Velrita Yarns on the internet. There's that. I gotta dig around my dumpster room here and find stuff. Giving away some good yarn today, huh? How about some King Cole Curiosity? Very beautiful yarn. Very pretty. There's a cake of that. You're gonna love this. Whoever wins this. Sky Yarns. This is Drops Sky. It is so soft. It's chain spun. It's a super soft baby alpaca in merino wool blend. It's like a cloud. Color is called hazelnut. That's gorgeous. But I'll put it in a giveaway. I don't care. I got 6 of those. There's 3 more. I give away good yarns too. I don't just hoard the good ones for myself. Okay. How about some of that new flex yarn from Michaels? I got some of that right here. How about this one? This one's pretty. This is that new yarn from Michaels. Here, I have 3 of these in this green color. So, 3 of those. Sorry, my videos, it's like super long. And I know no one likes that. I'm just trying to find yarns to give away that are on my shelves because I just want to give away yarn that's on my shelves. James C. Brett Marble Chunky. 2 of those. I got yarn on all my shelves, so I'm looking over here now to see what I got. This one's pretty. Dreamcatcher by Stylecraft. You know I love rainbows. It's beautiful, isn't it? Put that one in there. Got a little bit more room in here, I think. Okay, how about some hand dyed? Let's see. Well, this one isn't hand spun or hand dyed, but it is Etrofil Baby Cashmere. 3 hanks of that. Nice yarn. This is gorgeous. I bought this from Andy Dyer. This is 100% cashmere. Beautiful color. That was my favorite. And this is hand spun in the US from Cranberry Yarns. This is their, I think it's, yeah, brushed mohair. Look at that sparkle on that blue. Beautiful, isn't it? 2 of those. Okay. Oh, and the 15 balls of 100% Angora. Here we go. Okay. Now that is it, I think, on the yarn. Let me give you this some. How about some Mandala mill ends? Just trying. We got a pack of 3 here. Centers match. Centers match. Okay, I think that's gonna fill the box up on yarn, and I'll count how many balls are in there in a minute. I also wanted to throw in a little bit of my merchandise, and I don't know if you watched the video from Rose Likes Crochet. She makes stitch markers, and I said I'd be throwing in some of those. So I have a box of her stitch markers that I purchased off of her. I'm just going to grab a couple and put them in the box. I don't know which ones are which. So we have sewing machine one, and the Hershey bar, and this one has 2 in it actually. Little sewing machine on it, and this one's a Hershey bar. So I'm gonna put them in the box. Rose from Rose Likes Crochet. Check out her YouTube channel. I have this bag here. This is my merchandise. Bagoday Crochet Yarny Peeps. Very nice, sturdy, 18 inches long. Very good canvas bag. Pocket in the middle. And then I have another bag, which I was gonna keep for myself, but I decided that I don't even carry bags. So this is also part of my merchandise. That's me right there. Subscriber do this for me, because let's see my hat. I always wear a hat. Anyways, this is really cool. You can cinch it up, and this is like a backpack. Carry your stuff in if you want to. But anyways, I'll throw that in there. Also, and of course, you can have my thumb drive with all my patterns on it. Right here, over 300 written patterns, PDF digital downloads, all printable. It's on a flash drive or a thumb drive or whatever you call it. Remember, if you have access to the internet, you can. Each pattern has a hyperlink that'll take you directly to the tutorial that matches the pattern. Easy to. Or it's a good way to learn how to read patterns. So that will go in there too, and this. So that's it. I'm gonna count how much yarn's in that box. I gotta know. Okay, so that was 54 balls of yarn, but please remember that some of that yarn is extremely nice. There's cashmere, 100% cashmere in there, 100% Angora in there. There's beautiful hand spun yarns. I know I usually do 100 balls, but I hope that's okay. It is quite a big box, and that's all I could fit in that, plus the merchandise and the written patterns on that thumb drive if you want them. So what do you have to do to enter? Okay, so I encourage you to read the rules below in the description box. It'll tell you everything that you need to do. But I'm going to tell you right now too. You need to subscribe to Bagoday Crochet. And then you need to like this video and share it if you can. Because come follow me on Instagram if you can. That's not required, but I always appreciate if you come follow me on Instagram. I do different things on there than what I do on YouTube. Different sometimes, you know. And then you have to answer a question, because by answering a question, it allows more countries to be able to participate in my giveaways. And you can't answer the question anywhere else except for right here in the comment section, because I randomly choose one winner, so it's one comment per person, and it's randomly chosen through the comments of this video. Now, if your name pops up at random and you don't have the correct answer to the question I'm about ready to ask you, you have to, I will pick somebody else. That's just part of the rules. You have to have the question correct. Don't make me choose anybody else. That really sucks. It's bad to have to do that. So, okay, so the question that you have to answer is, I don't care what you say in the comments. I don't have any hints for you this time. You can say whatever you want as long as you have the answer to this question. What year was Lion Brand Yarns founded? So I'm sure a quick Google search will give you the answer to that. But that's what you have to know, or that's what you have to have in your comment. Anything else is fine, as long as it's nothing mean. If it's something mean, I'll have to delete you. But as long as you have the answer to that question, what year was Lion Brand Yarns founded? Put that in your comment, and then that's it. Then I'm gonna start it, which starts 2/27 of 2021, and it's gonna end March 4th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will draw a winner sometime after 7 p.m. On March 4th, Central Standard Time. I'll pick a winner right in front of you. I do it at random, but remember, whatever name pops up has to have the answer to that question right. What year was Lion Brand Yarns founded? And then you have a chance to win probably one of the nicest box of yarn that I've ever sent out. In my personal opinion, I think it's got some nice yarn in it that I don't care about giving it away. I really don't. I want you to be able to share it with other people. So, thank you all for watching. And those of you that are still with me, and you watch me all the way through, you know how much that means to me. It's really important to me. You know, it's the best thing that you could ever do. So, thank you very much for that. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Keep a lookout for whatever it might be. Who knows with Bagoday. Stay safe, and good luck. Bye-bye, guys.